Number 30. Is that you?
Allegedly.
Talk me through it. Is that you?
I picked it there.
Okay, we're just talking through this, people. That wasn't yours.
No,
So,
but
what number are you?
30.
Oh, giving the big hug,
Yeah, slapping everyone.
slapping everyone on the back.
Yeah.
Is that you kicking? No.
I might have scored here, but I don't know when I scored.
I think here, head. Oh, head. Oh, big, there you go, running. The
Oh.
big slap. G'day, mate. Yeah, cheers. Yeah. Well, what's FCBL and KFC?
Okay.
Who's the team?
Bulleen versus Kingston.
The who?
FC Bulleen versus Kingston
Okay. Where is this played?
in Melbourne.
Oh, this is you.
Yeah.
Boom. Nice. No, saved. Ordinary.
Oh, this is nice.
Is this one nice? Oi! That's it. There he goes. Ryan.
To make just a secure win
Score.
at 6-2.
That's what? Score! Hey everyone, how you all doing? Welcome to everyone. Today is a very exciting day. Today is, of course, let's go on to the date. What have we got here? Tuesday the 20th of September. It's 13 degrees outside, looking for a top of 26. It's a beautiful day. Petrol is $1.85.9 cents for every litre that you sniff. Boy, have we got an exciting day here today because we have, if you don't know this, before I get into the cheers, everyone, we've got a person who is going to be applying for the position as a producer. So before I introduce you to him, you just saw him on the field there, kicking some magnificent goals. Look at you all polite, sitting there and everything. Ryan, let me just bring you on so at least people can see who you are. G'day, Ryan, the producer.
Hello?
Hello. Hello, how are you? Mate, doing well. Do you know the premise of this show, Waffles and Whiskey? Do you know what it's about?
I would assume it's about waffles and whiskey.
Who does the waffling?
That would be you.
And who drinks the whiskey?
Probably you.
So I've got a couple of questions for you. Would you like a coffee? Would you?
No, thanks.
No, you're good for a coffee.
I'm good.
Would you like an Arbor whiskey?
Not really my flavour.
Not your flavour?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like then a wet pussy?
Oh! I'm probably full up on wet pussy at the moment, but yeah.
Hey, that's not
later.
very nice. You're in an interview, so you've got to impress me. So you don't. I have a glass here.
I'm all right.
No, I want to get you to taste this. This was sent to me by my I think my biggest sponsor.
Your biggest sponsor?
Yeah, Pub Test. G'day, Pub Test. How you going? So you're going to have to. Look, I'll just give you a little one, and I want you to tell me what this tastes like. Look at the look on your face. It's like shock. See if you can squeeze through. And mate, just for support. Not yet. What's it smell like?
Doesn't smell like wet pussy. Smells like flowery pussy.
Flowery. So what I want you to do, cheers mate, cheers Rudy.
Cheers.
I want to bring up, hang on a tick, let me just bring up cheers Rudy first. Cheers Rudy. So there's the good old man. Wait one second, I'll bring you back on. All right, taste that and tell me what it tastes like. You can sip it.
Tastes like those Nurofen you get as a kid.
See? I said
Yeah.
that once.
Yeah.
I said that. So, from Pub Test, if you don't mind, what I'm going to do is you have officially become the sponsor for Wet Pussy. So here's your shirt.
Oh,
You have
lovely.
You got a Wet Pussy shirt. I don't think it'll fit you either, because you're quite broad across the shoulders.
Do I put it on now?
You can put it on if you like.
I don't know if it's going to fit, eh?
I don't know. Try it. Put it on. Stand up. Here we go. Pub Test. So Ryan is putting on the official Wet Pussy T-shirt. Sponsored. Would you like your mum to come and dress you?
Oh,
It's a bit tight.
yeah.
See, Pub Test. There you
works.
go. It works. It's working.
I'm going to leave it open.
You are? Yeah. Well, you can't. You can't button it up. You can't button it up. All right.
I can't fix my collar up.
Fix it up. Come on. The most
I'll
important
just
thing is
pop
that
it up.
everyone wants to know is who is first. So I need to bring up the who is first. And normally, hopefully, I'm not too sure, but we might have a word of the day. All right, here we go. Here we go. Wile E. Coyote brings up this word of the
Is
day.
that the Wile E. Coyote?
That is the Wile E. Coyote.
Wow.
Yep, that is him.
Amazing.
It is. It's ultra crepidarian. Ultra crepidarian. What is that? I'm leaving it to you. I'll leave it to all my guests to work out what these great words are.
So, I think we should break it down.
Oh, the good. I like it. Yeah, already.
So, is there such thing as a crepidarian?
There will be, if you know what it means.
And if so, this is the king of the crepidarians, right?
It could be.
It's the ultra.
The ultra.
Crepidarian.
Give it a go.
So, crepidarian kind of sounds like a crab, doesn't it? Like a lizard crab.
Okay. Hey, you're on track. I have no idea, but I'm thinking the producer might be the future producer might be understanding what that might be. Ultra crepidarian, I don't know. Dictator Dan is a crepidarian, so I think he's the biggest crepidarian in the world.
So, like a lizard person.
I think so.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
Now you're from Dictator Dan's territory, aren't you? You're down that way. You're down in the Melbourne area, the Victoria area. You know what I was really disappointed about is that when you sent me your resume, you didn't have any rainbow flags in your bio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you
It
didn't
must
have
have been a printer thing.
and you didn't have any Ukrainian flags,
Right.
and you didn't have a BLM sticker. I'm just a bit disappointed.
I think there might have been an extra page that I dedicated to
Is
sort
it?
of social justice.
It's good to see you, man. It's really good to see you. The social justice one. So we're going to go through some news of the day. I've got some good questions for you, and I might set it up now. But if anybody wants to call in, who we are, David Tuvey just became a member. David Tuvey!
Oh!
Do you know that boy?
No.
What we might actually do also is that to make it a little bit exciting, Ryan, is that we might ask if people want to super chat, all the money that we're going to raise today will go to you. How's that sound?
Lovely.
So for David Tuvey becoming a new member now, so any money that is raised today, whether it's $5, $10, $20, all monies will go to you.
Lovely.
Every single dollar. And maybe we'll just get 70 cents from the next adventure show, and that's about it.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go through some news of the day. I've got a message here that I need to play because I want you to be able to see what people are saying, and not so much saying, but what your name actually means, because I find that quite interesting. And then we'll have a look. I've got some questions, and if anyone wants to call through, all you have to do if you want to call through, there's the number. You can dial by your location, or if you're on Zoom, just get onto Zoom, make a call. We'll whack the headphones on. You can ask Ryan any question that is going to get him this job as the producer. Do you even know what a producer does?
They sort of produce things.
I got no hope. So Ryan, I want you to have a look at this. Ryan, so I had a look at this. Is a guy who likes to read his own name on this website.
Sounds like a very Ryan trait.
It does.
Yeah.
And then I went into the next one and it says Ryan. Ryan is an amazing guy. He is a heart
I've read
stealer.
this one.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you read all of them? Okay, you
I don't
haven't.
know if I can remember.
And you will fall in love with him from the moment your eyes hit him. He is the most attractive man and the guy every girl wants. When he finds a girl, he will treat her like a queen and never let her go. A Ryan will only love a certain girl and give his heart away once. Is that you?
Sounds like I wrote it.
Sounds like you did. A Ryan is a nice guy that wants you to think
Oh,
that
wow.
he is an arsehole. Do you agree with that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. And then this last one here, which I find quite interesting. The true
Oh my
definition of
God.
a Ryan is little king. However, it would be more accurate to state that his name in fact means little princess. He's the person who sings old music to you in the car and making you feel like you are the only person in the world. He holds you when you feel down. He loves you when you do not even love yourself. His humor, without doubt, is the wittiest and most clever thoughts. You did write this, didn't
Did
you?
my mum write this?
I don't know. You could ever think of yourself. He's the one that will hold on to any inside joke like it's a secret language only meant for the two of you. He is the one that will keep you grounded and aware, yet will let you be your most self. He is the one that will drive 10 hours just to see you smile on Christmas morning. Oh my God, I'm starting to feel a little bit ill. Is that clearly you?
Getting some butterflies from
I
that.
think it is. So I have some questions, and people will have a lot of questions. I've got a comment up here. There's see already people are commenting, and I told you about the comments. Don't read them all, but people do read something here, and it's got here. Teresa Weddle says this. Ryan, are you related to Gerald?
No, I just slept with him. That's how I got this interview.
Oh, you look a little bit like... I used to have this guy on here. He used to read the news out. He was called Pee-wee.
Pee-wee.
Pee-wee. And he would read the news out, and you look a little bit like Pee-wee.
Fergspan
says, nice shirt. Somebody says, I'm so tired the drapes died. Figured out how to use the RID minus the hardware with RID. So these people, what they do is that they talk amongst themselves.
How did the drapes die?
How did the drapes die? Maybe the grapes died. These people can't spell either. They're old. They're degenerates. They're not
But
very
you're talking
clever.
about curtains as well.
Sorry?
Regular curtains.
Michelle Gaga says, okay, G-Man, where's your definition of Gerald? I have no idea. Art Monkey says...
Thank you, Art Monkey.
Art Monkey's my troll.
Oh.
I have a troll.
No, they're being sincere here, though.
I don't think they're being sincere at all.
I think they're being very sincere.
But look, let's go to sincerity, and we need to have a look at... hang on. I need to push buttons here. See, that's why I need a producer here.
Right, I can push buttons.
You what? You can push buttons. So let's have a look at some of the news here. We'll get into some of the news. Oh, they made the drapes into that shirt. I think cha-cha.
That is
They
smelling a
made
bit
the
musky.
drapes. Oh, Di McMath says it's Gerald's love child. Little do they know, don't they?
Yeah.
By the way, how old are you? So if we're going to be going through all this...
23.
23. So I
Yeah.
would have been like 31, 32.
Okay.
Before we start, let me just take that off for a second. Where's my numbers? 7. There we go. What's your mum do?
She breeds dogs.
She breeds dogs.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that her full-time profession?
Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, breeds dogs. What sort of dogs?
Well, any that need to be bred, really.
How does she breed them?
Well, it's quite hard because dogs don't actually like having sex.
How do you know?
Well, I tried, but no. They don't like it, so you've got to sort of like help them.
Right,
Help
okay.
them do it. Yeah.
And what does your dad do?
Well, he helps them do it. Right. Right. So, yeah.
Okay. Don't forget, people, if you want to call in and ask Ryan any question, which I'm going to be doing, we need to go through some news stories for Rudy, and then we can go into the open of the question time is what we will do. So let's go on to the questions. Here we go. Oh, sorry, the news. Controversial proposal would see young New South Wales men banned from driving until they turn 21. Do you agree?
Just blokes?
I don't know. It says men would not be allowed to receive a driver licence until they reach the age of 21, according to a controversial proposal that is now being proposed to the government of New South Wales. According to the proposition, road safety specialists are proposing a range of ideas, including this one, to reduce the number of fatalities that occur on roads by concentrating on young drivers and more specifically young men like you. I saw you drive up here. What is that beast of a car that you're driving?
It's my mum's. It's the dog wankmobile.
It is, and by the way, I have to make mention about something. You came up and you saw the number plate on my car, and
Yeah.
okay, so the number plate on my car is MOT V8R. MOT V8R, and Ryan came up, and you said, "What does that number plate say?" Something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was something like, I don't know, like you're a Motley Crue fan or something, and it was Mott Vader. I don't know.
Mott Vader. Yeah, Mott Vader. And then I said, "It's Motivator," and he went, "Oh, okay." But that's the generation for the day. It's what we want. Diamond math.
Just pay for a couple more letters and I'll get it.
I think you. I see. Even Ian McPherson got it in one. He said motivator. All right,
He got it in one after we said it. So
after we said it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's have a look. A scam cost Ellen $5,000 while banks face call for action. Victims like her turn to crowdfunding. Are
What
you
scam?
good? Well, let's have a look at this stupid scam. We transferred the amount to a personal account, and the car was supposed to come 48 hours after that.
Oh.
When the car failed to arrive, Dickinson tried to call a provider customer service number only to find it was disconnected. She later discovered other complaints made online about the same scam. See, there's a scam, fool.
So hold up.
Hold
Just
up.
On that article,
Yeah.
didn't last names derive from your job? Right back in the day.
Yes. Yeah,
Their
like
last name
stonemason.
was Dick in Son.
Yes.
What sort of job did they have?
I have no idea. We no idea. Dickinson. Yeah, like a stonemason was a stonemason.
Yeah.
Or, a smith was a
A Smith.
smith.
So, that caught my eye.
It did catch your eye.
Look out for that.
I will. I'll look out for it more. And now this guy gets scammed also. Adelaide man seeks legal help against bank after losing $36,000 in phone scam. Have you ever been caught up in a phone scam? Like any scam?
I mean, you can get scammed of maybe like $100, but 36,000.
36,000. I'll get back to that one in a moment. So I wanted to bring up, let me just shut that down, and I'll give you an example of a scam. So this is a good scam. Let me just go off that.
I get them all day.
Yeah, this one here. Australia Post. So I got this one this morning. Australia Post. Complete registration form as soon as possible to receive your package. So, but what if you do have a package waiting? Like if you have a package waiting, do you kind of like go, oh, I've got...
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
And they say...
But then all you have to do is just click on the email address. So I just have a look.
Yeah, I go back to the original.
Have a look at that from Australia Post. EDXBT at richmondballet.com.
Oh. It's a front.
It is a front. These people are stupid. Like this is what you have to look out for as a producer, is to find stupid stories like this.
I think I can sift through that.
You're the only one that will be able to. Here we go. Heartbreaking American surfing prodigy Kalani David, dead at 24. How do you think he died? He's a surfer. Come on. These people want answers.
He drowned.
American sporting prodigy Kalani David has passed away aged 24 after suffering a massive seizure while surfing, according to reports. You know what's interesting I find about that? Is that, what are your pronouns? I noticed that in your bio, you didn't put your pronouns down. You didn't put he, him.
I just like to be called like bloke or something.
Just bloke?
Yeah.
You're already a good man. You see, you already got... You got a good job coming your way. You got no rainbow flag. You don't have the Ukrainian flag. You don't have a pronouns in your bio.
Yep.
And no BLM black sticker.
Yeah.
Okay. Do Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
Just what?
Don't need to put it on my resume.
That's right. Yeah. We don't need to put that on my resume.
I just thought that, we already knew that.
I think, yeah. All right, let's have a look. So that was sad. Aussies calling in sick this Friday could cost the economy more than 461 million.
Sick days don't cost anything.
Yeah, they do. Well, sick. What do you mean they don't cost anything? You're a manager. You will be a producer here. If you take a sick day, this is going to cost me.
Cost you what?
Well, I'm paying you $100,000 to do producing stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be, I can't come in on Friday.
Yeah.
And then who has to do this podcast? Me.
I guess you would.
Yes. And I still have to pay you.
It's not like you got to pay 10 grand to do it yourself.
Okay, I don't understand. Qantas flight delays, cancellations improve after months of chaos. Michelle Messer became a member.
Wow. Thanks, Michelle.
They haven't given you money, so those two new people who have just come on, they're not giving you any money. It would come up.
Oh.
It'd be a massive thank you or something.
Come on,
New
Michelle.
South Wales. Oh, this is interesting. New South Wales motorists warn over heavy-handed road rule to put in place this week because it's holiday on Thursday.
Oh.
And guess what they're doing? Oh, my buttons. See, my buttons don't work, man.
I could have done that.
Woman shares humiliating shopping saga.
What was the heavy-handed road rule?
Oh, so now if you pub test donated $20 producer tax.
Thank you.
You just got pub test.
Is that the shirt?
Yeah, that's
the drapes.
That's the major sponsor of the show.
Oh wow.
Pub test. So he's just giving you $20.
Thank you.
Oh, but you got to take 30% off that because YouTube doesn't give you the full amount. YouTube takes 30%.
Oh, I see. About to say I got to get naked to get the money or something. I'd rather the 30%.
Right. Yeah. So look, going back to this story here, this one here, heavy-handed road rule. If you speed through a school zone.
Mm-hmm.
If you speed through a school zone while using your mobile phone, you'll lose 14 points. That means all your points, because it's double demerits.
Wow.
Plus, you'll be getting something like a $2,000 fine. Plus, you lose all your licenses. So, nothing. I don't know why See, all this stuff here, you'd be having to do this. Woman
Right
shares
across that.
humiliating shopping saga. This is sad. So the girl asked me what size I was wearing, and I said, I'm wearing a large. Oh, who just... Michelle Messer, $3.
Gee, thanks, Michelle, for the $2.
Hey, $2. You're supposed
I'll be
to
eating
be...
good tonight.
You should be grateful that these people are...
This Michelle Messer chick sounds loaded, all right? I'm sure she could put a couple more dollars in.
I'm sure. What about that other guy? Who was the first guy that came on? See, new
David
members...
2V?
2V.
Yeah.
These new people should be delivering more.
Yeah.
She says, I'm wearing large so I can... So, can I please have an extra large, Miss Barno said, and the meanest possible tone of voice. And she turned to me and said, we don't carry your size here.
Don't carry. That implies it's heavy, right?
It does. A Gold Coast woman has opened up about her humiliating experience while shopping in a fashion store. Vanessa Spano was trying on clothes when she popped her head out of the fitting room to ask the sales assistant for a different size. She said the sales assistant looked her up and down and interjected, a bigger size, I'm guessing.
It was probably obvious.
Oh,
If I rolled in with this shirt, they'd say, hey, do you need a bigger size?
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that their job?
That is their job, well said. And then we get back to that. So that is the news of the
Okay.
day. I'm so glad that we got that out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I do have some questions for you.
Okay.
And so I need to get into maybe this. So,
Oh,
simple question.
yeah.
Man or woman?
Well,
Don't you
is that
me.
Leah Thomas?
That is Leah
Is that-
Thomas.
Yeah.
Man or woman?
So she
She? Okay. Keep going.
so she was like a championship bloke swimmer, right?
Yeah.
Not the top, and then
Yeah.
went to the women's and just curb stomped everyone.
Curb stomped.
So I think in the interest of sport, maybe she's a man.
Just in the interest of
'Cause
sport. She's a man.
She's got huge arms.
Huge arms.
Yeah.
I know. Man or woman?
That's a bloke, isn't it?
That is a
The
bloke.
little one on the left.
I'm talking about the one in the front. Do you know who that one in the front is?
It's a big dude.
He is a
Viking.
big dude. Hey?
It's a Viking.
He is a Viking. So that is Hannah Moosey.
Hannah.
Hannah.
You say.
That's Hannah.
Hannah's got big shoulders.
So Hannah is playing in the women's AFL.
Doing a good job of it by the looks of it.
So man or woman?
It reminds me of that story with, is it Little Red Riding Hood? Like, oh, what such big hands you have.
I don't know if that was the
Grandma.
story. Yeah, grandma, yeah.
The big bad wolf.
Yeah. No, it wasn't about that. It was about what? Is it big eyes? I don't know. I didn't have kids.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's man or woman?
I mean, that has to be a bloke, right?
Good.
Shouldn't
Very
even-
good. Well done. Good. You're doing well in this test here to be able to get the job here. This one here, man or woman, the one in the middle. This is a UK cyclist.
I mean, they've all got bulges in their pants.
Man or
So-
woman? That's the only question I'm asking. Man or woman? It's not that hard.
That sort of more looks like a woman.
Right. But with a...
I'm looking at the pants.
Okay, all right. 'Cause you can...
The one on the left's got a doodle.
She does.
They're all blokes.
Okay. And this one here, man or woman?
That's a dude.
That's a dude. So I need to ask you the tough question. What is a woman?
Just, you know,
No, I don't know.
just a lady sort of thing.
Describe.
Like a
Okay.
Sheila.
It's like a Sheila.
Yeah.
So you have, in fact, if I was to go onto here, this... Oh, you can turn that thing off. Hang on. It's actually quite scary, isn't
You really
it?
need a producer, hey.
I do need a producer.
Coming
See?
from this, I don't think I need an interview. I think you just...
I should
You
just
just
give
need
it to you.
help.
Ah,
See, now that's a woman.
the one on
Can
the...
confirm.
You can confirm that.
Yep.
So that was the big day, the 27th of January 2020,
Yep.
where you met beautiful girl.
This one I asked her out.
Oh, that's when you asked her out and then you went, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, I asked her to date me that day. Isn't that how you do it?
You just got into trouble by somebody that said, hang on, Ryan really Ryan, really? That was a dude. But you said they were all dudes. I think the one with the bulge where you said that one looks like a woman.
Yeah.
Somebody just wrote, one more mum says, a woman is an adult human female. Agree?
That's essentially what I said.
That is essentially what you said.
A lady.
Yes. A lady. Genetically has the chromosomes I don't have. Oh.
Ian kind of sounds like he's got a couple extra though.
What does he get?
No,
Go
like
hard.
chromosomes he doesn't have.
Chromosomes he doesn't have. One had a pokey in their pants.
They had a bit of poo.
I don't know.
What's a pokey?
I have no idea. His transgender radar is off. Your transgender radar is off. Fergspan. Fergspan's from your area, I think, down in Melbourne. I think he is. So Ryan, there you are in a beautiful relationship there with your girl. What was going on here, man? This looks like a big event.
Yeah.
What was going on here? So who were all these people?
My birthday.
That was your birthday?
Yeah.
That was a good birthday. So, and you
They
invited...
all love me.
They all what?
They all love me.
You brought all these people along for your birthday?
Yep.
And there you are there. So, where's your girl, though, if it's your birthday? Where's your girl?
She's up the back.
Okay. She was getting all... That was a great night, mate.
Yeah, I think she was at the toilet at that point.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay, at the toilet. Who was that one on the left and who's the buff guy on the right? Who's the one on the left?
That's my sister.
Oh. Everyone have a look at Ryan's sister. So do you need to... This is your only opportunity. We've only got an hour here. Do you need to, say some wonderful, beautiful things about your sister? Do you need to say something? Because she'd be probably watching this, wouldn't she? And she'd be going, oh, Ryan, I love it when my brother's on.
Really?
I don't know.
It's not we sort of just make fun of each other.
Do you? What does she do for work?
She's also helps with the dogs.
Oh, so the whole...
Family business, yeah.
And before being
and they wonder why I left, right?
And so being a producer, who you're going to be soon, what job did you do before this?
Well, I sort of used to help out. But you never get the smell out of your clothes. So, yeah. I worked in a coffee shop as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like there's a gag coming on about this?
No gag.
You really did work in a coffee shop?
Yeah.
Did you know that I was brought up a story not that long ago about the place in Broome? They were looking for baristas and they were going to pay them $90,000 just to pour coffee.
Wow.
I know, that's what I said. Wow.
Wow.
You don't sound too excited about all this. Oh, so let's go back to Ryan's stuff. Oops, hang on. Ryan's stuff. There we go. So Sis on the left-hand side. It's obviously when, how many years ago was this? When she was studying, I think.
I couldn't tell you. Maybe a year or two ago?
Who's that? Look at that.
Yeah.
So name your dog. Tell me your dog, Billy. This is Billy, 2 years old and a proud survivor of a snake bite from a 2-meter eastern brown snake.
Proud survivor. Look at him.
Look at him. How old is he now?
15.
Are you kidding me?
No, he's 15.
So he's 15.
Yeah.
You didn't bring... I wish you had brought in a photo of him. That would have been so cute. So you had... so you do have a lot of dogs in your house.
Yeah.
More than I ever did. So...
Well, because we keep breeding them.
So this one here, you got two at the same time.
Yeah.
Tell me the story. I love this story about you went out one day, because people don't know this, but we were neighbours. We were. Neighbours. Everyone loves good neighbours. And you had to go and feed the dogs one day, and you brought out a bone. Like a big, massive marrow bone.
That was Mum's idea for their birthday.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, for their birthday.
Yeah.
So how old are the dogs then?
2.
Right. Because they wouldn't be ravenous. They wouldn't be hungry at 2. And you're giving them a massive marrow bone.
Yeah, 2 bones. One each.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Well, they sort of tried to fight over the bone.
Right.
And they sort of kind of jumped at each other through me, and I had to jump into sort of the splits.
That was massive. All I could remember, like being next door, all I could hear was this massive 2 dogs at each other. Like seriously. So, but now you've got some little...
Sausage dogs.
Don't call them sausage dogs. Call them what they are.
Dachshund.
A dachshund. A dachshund. So you've got how many dachshunds? You still have Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy. Milo, passed away
Passed away last year.
last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Milo was white. Billy was the darker one. You got some Dachshunds. How
Yeah.
many? You got a few of those.
Yeah, I got 2. My mum's got 2. My sister has 1.
Right.
Yeah.
And your father?
He doesn't have any.
Why's that? I thought he's a breeder as well.
Yeah, he's sort of just in it for the breeding.
Are you
not
lying?
The aftermath. No.
Are you lying?
Not lying.
Somebody just brought up a comment and says, Ryan must have good-looking parents. They have good-looking kids.
Oh. Thank you, Teresa.
And then somebody wrote, Cha wrote, has to be Gerald's nephew.
Nephew.
Oh.
Jeez, they're really gassing you up.
They're guessing, aren't they? They have no
Yeah.
idea. Hang on, what is this? Bruce says, what a cruel breed. A dog with a body too long for its back and legs too short for its belly. It should not be allowed. That's the Dachshund.
Oh,
What would
jeez,
you like to say
I'll
about-
exterminate them for you. I
Yeah.
don't really know what to say.
Two sausage dogs came barking at me at the chook farm last week. So cute.
They are cute.
They are cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do have. I have more. Like, let me just bring up Ryan stuff. Ryan stuff. Oh, that was it on the Ryan stuff.
That's it.
So that no. We've gone. We've got more. So I've got this one here. Tell me what is going on with this here.
Normal interviews have sort of a background check. This is like, this is a bit of extra.
What do you mean background check?
Yeah, you get a background check.
Oh, no, I'm doing your background check. We're doing it
Yeah,
live.
this is like a personal background check.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
So now what's going on here?
Oh,
Oh, hang on. So,
Waterhouse,
boom.
Yeah. Whereabouts?
That's a good guy. Another day. But, how old are you there? I want to play that again. So, how
last
old are you?
year.
Was that last year?
Yeah.
So you went from playing on a real soccer pitch to playing on like indoor basketball.
Yeah, on a basketball court. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that called foosball?
Futsal.
Oh, futsal.
Yeah.
What's the difference, foosball and futsal?
Foosball's like a pub
Oh,
game.
the pub game.
Yeah, no, not the dogs. The pub game.
But maybe there's people, there's big aliens that are doing that, and you're the player.
Oh, is
So-
that an ultra crepidarian?
the ultra crepidarian. We might find out
People
what
who
that
play
is.
foosball with humans.
Somebody just wrote, this is a foreground check, not a background check. You're getting assessed, and we're waiting. Do I have the call? I've got the calls up. Hang on, let me just have a look. Yep, the Zoom is up if you want to make a call, and you can ask Ryan any questions, because I have some more questions that I need to ask you. So I want to see that shot again. This is you lining up, big left foot. Are you a left footer?
Waterhouse,
You are.
yeah.
Here we go. Boom.
Whereabouts?
Good shot, man. What is the goalkeeper? You would think the goalkeeper would know that.
He knew he wasn't stopping it. He knew.
All right, so I want to bring this up. This is interesting here. Let me bring that up. All right. Firstly, man or woman?
I mean, it's a woman, but
It's a woman? What do you mean it's a woman? Are you sure? Okay, but she says weightlifting has given her a new lease of life, and her grandchildren are her biggest fans. Do you remember writing a comment on this?
ooh.
Do you
I've got an idea of what I would write. Maybe like, what's her Snapchat or something, or
Oh, right. So,
Maybe-
okay, let me just bring up what you wrote. You wrote, not my easiest wank, but I got there.
right.
Right. Okay.
That was yeah.
that
That
was,
comment sums it up.
I'm trying to interview you for for an interview here to make it all realistic. Hang on. Cha says, at Cha about the Saw G-Man naked thing, Ryan's scared of life. Does that even make sense? About the Saw G-Man. These people don't know how to spell, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, they don't know how to spell. That doesn't make any sense, does it? I have no idea. Wiley says, Wiley, you got to give us what the thing was. Lol, that was funny. Teresa says, talk about body dysmorphia, horrible looking body. Are we talking about Ryan again?
Hey, come on.
Hey, Ryan, remember seeing G-Man naked?
Oh,
Michelle
Michelle, get it out
Messer.
of my head.
Michelle Messer, what is she on about? What is she on about?
Well, I didn't actually see it.
Talk to me. What's the story? What's going on?
So while we were neighbours,
Yes.
my sister,
Who was how old?
probably 10,
If not younger. Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
was gazing out the window while I was making pancakes
From your kitchen window.
from the kitchen window.
Yeah.
And she looked at your house
Yeah.
because, I don't know,
Because she just
busybody.
did. Yeah.
And she saw you opening the blinds
Yeah.
wearing nothing but socks.
Okay.
Nothing but socks,
Did that scar her?
apparently.
I want to talk to you about how good my skills are as a psychologist.
Right.
Okay. So, do you remember the day that you had to catch the bus?
Yes.
And you had to catch the bus into school, and both you and your sister went to the same school, and you missed the bus, I think. I think you missed the bus.
So we had to catch the bus every day to
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
And one day we were fighting, and it was before school holidays.
Yeah.
And Mum cracked the shits, and she said, "That's it. You're going to vacation care in the school holidays." It's just an excuse. We're
Yeah.
always going there. So she said, "Instead of catching the bus today, I'm going to take you into school, and I'm going to go do the forms in the office." So we left the house, and we're driving down the road, and my sister is arguing with my mum about going to vacation care, and I'm in the back seat gazing out the window, and the bus that we normally were on was in front of us. You right? And so I'm like, "Hey, look, there goes our school bus," as it veered off the road and crashed into a tree.
Just hang on to that story just for a second. We have this Michelle new member. Can you whack on your headphones? I think I taught you how to use the... Now let's just see if there is that caller that's come through. Hello, I've got Michelle on the line. Can you hear us? We can hear you.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Hello, Michelle. What would you like to ask Ryan? Tell her she has to speak.
Nice to meet you.
We can hear you. You need to turn down the monitor from behind because you can't have two things going at the same time, Michelle. So you are on live, so you need to ask.
I have to ring back.
Okay, bye. She's probably with a client at the moment, but no doubt she will call back. That was awkward. So she wanted to say something, but I think she might have been with someone.
Yep.
And then didn't know what to do. So anyway, so the story is you're going to go to vacation care. You're always going to go there.
Yeah, so I saw the bus crash into a tree.
Yeah.
The one we were meant to be on.
Yes.
And from that day onward, I didn't really want to catch the bus because they crashed because he had a heart attack.
Yeah.
The driver.
Yeah.
And as soon as he was out of hospital, he was driving the bus again.
Yeah.
And so, me caring about my own life,
As you would.
didn't want to get back on that bus.
Of course not.
So my mum thought, hey, I need to get Ryan back on the bus. How do I do it?
Yeah.
She said, Gerald.
Gerald. Go and see Gerald next door.
Yeah.
Hold
he's
on
a
to that thought.
Motivator.
He's a motivator. So we're now going to put your headphones back on. Let's see if she can get it right this time. Let's put her on. Okay, Michelle, we can hear some feedback in the back, so you need to turn down the phone, but we can hear you. Hello, Michelle. What would you like to chat about?
I'm Ryan's mum, and
Sorry,
clearly
Kelly.
I'm technologically challenged as well.
Right. You're very echoey. Are you using two phones?
I have my laptop watching your show.
You might need to
And
turn
my
that
phone.
down.
Turn the sound off.
Turn the sound off that, because you're very echoey.
How's that?
No, even worse.
Okay, I'm going to go.
Right. Did you want to ask Ryan something before you go? We can handle the echo.
Ryan,
Uh-oh.
Mum,
Mum.
I'm trying to do an interview here.
did you tell Gerald? What about the time in Gerald's house when we were looking after it, and you decided to clean the floor?
You told me to.
I'm
I can
going
tell
by.
that story.
Okay, that's very awkward to have your mother call during an interview. You
Yeah,
know, like what
tell
sort
me
of a
about it.
person does that, man?
Well, it's different at the dog breeders. They don't really have
It must be. So
interviews. It's whoever's willing to do the job.
I think she would. So let's go back to the original story. So now what we have is that and you need to be a producer, so you need to teach these people how to use Zoom.
Yeah.
It's going to be very hard. So now your mum turns around and says, go next door, see Gerald. He's the guy. He
I
knows-
think she asked you,
Right.
hey, can you motivate Ryan into getting back on the bus? And you said, sure thing.
Bring
got
him
this."
over.
Yeah. And what did you say to me?
3 simple words. 4 simple words. Get on the bus. It's as simple as that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then did you get on the bus?
No.
I loved it. I loved it how your sister though was also a little bit traumatized, and she went to school and the teachers had said, so, hey, sis of Ryan, how you feeling? She goes, oh, cool. All
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. No, but you must be feeling like witnessing something like that would have been horrific. And she went, no, all good. What am I even doing here?
Yeah. But I saw a way to get out of school, so I sort of played it up a little bit.
Oh, you did too.
And I got pampered the whole day.
Oh, speaking about school, is this true story that you actually faked not being able to read for a whole year? Is that a true story?
Well, 3/4 of the year.
For
But yeah.
what? For 3 terms?
3 terms.
Okay. So how do you somebody get away with that? Because once you come here, there's no faking it.
So I don't know what to say. I mean, I was in grade 1 and we had to read.
Yeah.
And I didn't really want to.
That's cool.
So they would send me down to the preschool
Yeah.
to get books to take home.
Yeah.
And then I'd get home and read my book in about 20 seconds.
Okay.
And then I would help my sister and read her book. She was in the grade above.
Okay.
And they kept telling my mum that I was a bit short and there was something wrong with me. And she kept pleading with them that, no, he reads at home. But they must have thought, dog breeder. And so it got to a point 3 terms in where they once again told mum that I might have to stay back and that I'm short a few, pipes. And so mum dragged me into the room and put a book on the table and said, read. And I read.
And you got away with it.
Yeah. Well, not really.
See, one more mum just says, you fake it every day, G-Man. It's not a very nice thing to say. These people aren't nice.
One more mum.
Oh, yeah, I know. So, Ryan, curious. Here we go. So, Ryan, curious, George wasn't your speed. Or did you know of monkeypox even then?
Brewed in 62.
So,
Is
let's
he
go.
talking about
I have no. Curious
in his
George wasn't.
dad's?
Curious George wasn't your speed. Do you know what that means? George. Are we talking
I know
about?
Curious the monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or did you know of monkeypox even then?
Well, I don't think it was around when Curious George was swinging from
around.
trees.
These people make it hard. Art Monkey, I've got to bring this one up. I can't actually bring it up, but Art Monkey, it won't let me click onto it. Art Monkey gifted 5 memberships. So for Jerome, so these new people
Oh, thank you.
have just been, and Pub Test just gave some. Here we go. Curious George, explanation. Curious George was Monkey, the man with the yellow hat.
Thank you.
Thank you. Got that one. We got that one. Ryan's a smart boy. I don't think he's cut out for this
Brewed
job
in
here.
62 though. Is he talking about like his dad's sperm and his mum's egg?
I have
is
no
that
idea.
the brewing process? Or
It might be. Brewed in
Is he
62.
talking about his dad's?
I have no idea. Some Shwanda says I smell a troll. Uh-oh. No spin. Art Monkey, are you okay? Oh. Art Monkey. G-Man is going to spew. Franny Moo just became a member. See, all these people just become members now because people gifted all these memberships around. So, what they normally do, and they ask questions during an interview, is that where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's a stupid question. I hate that question, but you need to answer it.
I don't like that question either.
Okay, but you have to answer it. 5 years' time, you'll be 27 years of age. How many children will you have? Because we need grandchildren, great-grandchildren.
I'm your nephew.
That's right.
So
we
you
need
need whatever that
great
would be.
nephews. Great. What do you call those? Great cousins? Great second cousins, third cousins. No questions for me. You've only got 10 minutes left.
Questions for you.
Have you got any questions about the job that you would like to ask? Because people are not calling in. They don't want you to have this job, apparently.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Do you...
We have to go back to the dog breeders.
You're very good at that. And what's with... Just show me your right hand. You've got a watch on. Millennials don't wear watches. What the hell are you wearing a watch? Look, you're supposed to...
To tell the time.
Yeah, but you got a phone, don't you? Doesn't it do all that?
Well, it looks nice, I thought.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you get it as a present?
I bought it.
You bought it. So you have to say something lovely about your girlfriend. Here we go. Thank you. Peter Bronx Sidetrack donated $5. Producer lessons. Cheers, Ryan.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter Bronx. I give them nicknames. So that's what you can do. You can give people nicknames because you were good at that in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good at nicknames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I have a nickname?
Gerald.
Gerald, I hate that name. you gotta hate that name. So no questions for me. Come on, you've got to be able to. You've got to be able to. I'm just reading comments.
I've seen that men get maternity leave now. So would I be entitled to that?
Men get maternity leave.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something here says from your mother says Ryan, tell them the truth.
It's very ominous.
It is ominous about
It could
what?
mean anything.
It does. So was I right? So was I right? Is that Gerald's nephew?
No, it's not.
Keep them hanging, man. Keep them hanging. They have no idea because otherwise it gets a bit too. It's paternity leave. So it's paternity leave. It's not.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I knew that somewhere.
How do you make God laugh? Make a plan. Paternity. There you go. It's not paternity. It's paternity.
Right.
These people don't know how to spell. They have a problem. What
You know what I was thinking about
Tell me
on the
what
way
you were
here,
thinking.
on the drive over?
Oh, on the drive over.
You ever watch a fish tank?
Sorry?
You see someone has a fish tank and you go look at the fish.
And you tap on the...
Yeah, you tap on the glass.
Yeah.
And they just shit wherever.
Yes, they do.
So, but dogs,
Right.
they're pretty smart when they shit, right? They face north, I'm fairly sure. They go find a spot. I think that's the sign of a civilized animal.
A dog.
One that takes the time
Yeah.
to go and have a shit
Yes.
and has his little me time.
Yes.
Finds a little spot.
Yeah.
So I want to ask a vegan one day, is that where they draw the line?
Good question. What's the question? Say I'm a vegan.
Because I wouldn't eat a dog.
No.
And especially because it's smart enough to go and take a shit somewhere. But a fish, you just see it. It just drips out of it.
Does.
A horse, the cow, it just falls out.
Falls.
Is that? I think that's where we should draw the line.
I think you could... I'm with you. I think I'm with you on that
Cats,
one.
they go and scratch around.
Scratch around. Hey, hang on. Herbert Scranton the third donated $30. Cheers, Ryan. Are you going to take the job? Big question. We've got Steve M on the line. You might need to whack your headphones on. Whack the headphones on. Steve, can you hear me? It takes a little while for it to connect on. So we'll see. Steve, I can hear some noise in the background. Steve, can you hear me?
Oh, yes. Hey, G-Man. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, mate. How you going?
How's it going?
Oh, been better.
What's happening, brother?
Everybody in the household came down with COVID.
Really? Are they all jibbity jabbed?
Two of them were. I wasn't.
Did you come down with the COVID?
Oh, yeah.
You did too?
Yeah, we're probably at the end of the quarantine period.
Yeah, right.
It's like a cold,
Yep.
but a lot of fatigue.
Okay, gotcha.
But I have a question for Ryan since he's applying for this producer job.
Yeah, mate.
Yep.
So, Ryan, I know you're young,
Mm.
but I want you to think all the years ahead of hopefully your long life. At the end of the day, what's the one thing that you would want to have achieved in your life?
Oh, that's a hard question.
That's deep.
Damn.
What's the one thing you want to have achieved?
One thing. Wow.
Is this
Above all,
include like leisure time? Is this include time on his with his lady, or are we talking about just work?
Anything. No, anything.
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 Because the man went to, not a lot of people know this, but the man went to China to play soccer, didn't you?
Yeah, I brought back COVID as well.
Don't do that. So you went to China to play soccer, and
Yeah.
you were actually you're going to be selected for the.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a sore point there, isn't there? There's a sore point there. I can see that.
It's
So
all right.
you're asking a really tough question there, Steve, because having something to achieve in his life, the man was an A grade soccer player, had got selected to maybe play in the UK. Correct?
It was a tour,
It was a tour,
but yeah,
and what happened?
I stopped playing.
Why?
I got let go from my club and I couldn't be fucked anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
What did you get let go though?
I don't even know. They didn't
Come
call
on.
me.
There must be something.
They didn't call me, nothing.
Did your mum intervene or something and say, "Don't let him play"? Did she get in there?
I wish, because then I'd know.
So you don't even know why you got let go.
No.
You're a smart ass, wasn't it?
All
I was
right.
a smart
Change
ass,
the
yeah.
question then.
Change your question. So yeah, he's a bit disappointed about all that, Steve.
All right. Through your life to date, what's been the one thing that has made you who you are?
Ooh,
Jeez, Steve, it's
If
early
you
in the
pick
morning
one-
here.
it's early in the morning.
I know.
This is a hard-hitting question.
He's already had a wet pussy, man.
Yeah.
So good
Well, that's
question.
an important.
So what's made you you?
I guess, I don't know.
He's going to look back on this in 20 years' time, and he's going to say, "I could have said this, and I could have said that."
Yeah.
Steve, give us an example what you mean by that question, because I would know how to answer it, because my father made me, and that was the one thing I'm proud about. But Ryan clearly doesn't think that his mum or dad made him who he is.
Oh, for me,
Yeah.
the turning point in my life was the first moment I saw my future wife. And I knew
That would have been a good
Immediately.
answer.
I knew immediately at 17 years old that I was going to marry her. And we've been together 44 years. Married 44, engaged 7.
Wow. So Ryan failed even on that most simplest question because his girlfriend is watching thinking he'll say it's got something to do with, but he failed on that question.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be something involving someone else. It could be, a moment in your life when it crystallized for you.
Yeah.
Well, I think
You got to be
answer
able
that
to think
question-
on your feet if you're going to be a producer.
Yeah, I know. He's not very good at that. He's trying to come. What he's trying to do? He's trying to come up with a smart ass answer. I know.
No,
I
but
can see his brain thinking.
My whole life changed
Yeah.
when I first got one off.
When you first got what?
Got one off.
Do you have to explain to the American viewers and the UK viewers what that means?
Popping my own cherry.
Your whole
I
life changed.
was a different man after that.
Why? Your voice changed.
I don't know.
How old were you? Does Mum need to listen to this?
It was just before my 17th birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh,
just
you
before,
were a late bloomer, huh?
You're a late bloomer.
Oh.
Boomer.
Come on, Steve. It's not a race.
He was
I have
afraid.
to admit, that's a highlight in a young man's life.
It is.
I'll accept that as a good answer.
That's a great answer. Although
I
he
was a
was
different
afraid, he
person
was
after it.
anxious, he was apprehensive, he was alone. So they're hard questions, Steve. You can't ask a 23-year-old those questions. All they're interested in is how much alcohol can we drink on the weekend? What else do you think about? See, that's it. Your day, you have no plan in your day. Now that you're a failed soccer player, it's a sore point for him. You're a failed soccer player. You could have been a great soccer player. We could have been, instead of watching, we saw David Beckham stand in line for 13 hours yesterday to see that could have been you.
I could have been on Joe Rogan instead of here.
You could have been on Joe. That's right. You could be sitting in Joe Rogan's chair,
Yeah.
on opposite. But no, this is what you've been let down to. You're let down to 4 people watching.
Yep.
A mother that calls you up to check up on you
Yeah, during an interview.
during an interview. It's highly ridiculous. And now you got Steve asking some of the hardest questions in the world.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, well, you guys have a great day. Good luck with the job, and cheers, Rudy.
Cheers, Rudy, and get well soon. Hey, when it comes to the COVID, man, get well soon there.
Thank you. It's I hope that we do get over this pretty soon. It's very tiring,
Yeah.
but you guys have a great day.
Thanks,
Enjoy.
mate. Have a good one.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Do I see your mother back on here again? Michelle, are you back on here? Or did she left her phone on?
She probably left her phone on.
Probably left her phone on.
I've not given her any producer, teachings yet.
We can't give her any tips. Michelle, are you there? I see you there. We can see that she's there, can't we? I can even hear noise in the background. Michelle, speak. She's not very
Hello?
bright. Hello, yes, we can hear you. You're live. Is your mum okay? Michelle, we can hear you. You just got to speak. You just said hello.
Mum, type a question if you have one.
That's hard, isn't it? She's not very bright. Speak. We got you. No, she's not gonna speak. I might have to kick her off.
Kick her.
Kick her? Remove. Okay. Remove. It says, do you want to report to Zoom? Oh, mate, that's our hour. We're up for an hour. You could have been on Joe Rogan, but no, you're left to be stuck on this ridiculous show. I'm glad you've had... Oh, here she goes. She says, I can't talk. I'm in my office with clients. Here we go. So what? Let's bring that up. Hang on. Where is she? Michelle Messer. There we go. She says, oops. Oh, God, hang on. I can't talk. Well, you can. You're actually allowed. I'm in my office with clients. Pub test.
Oh, yeah, the clients are dogs. Yes.
Right. Hope she isn't servicing a dog on the background. Michelle, does Ryan get the job? So your mum wants to know, do you get the job?
She's a bit forward, isn't she?
She's very forward.
We've still got to negotiate.
John Page reckons your mum had a stroke. At pub test, by servicing, I hope you mean checking the oil. Michelle says, I have magic fingers.
Yep. For the dogs.
For the dogs. Oh, mate, I've had a lot of fun on here today. Look at that. It's already gone 10 o'clock. We've been on here an hour.
Wow.
So, hope you enjoyed the time.
Thanks for having
So
me.
the big question is give me 2 seconds, people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a poll up, create a poll. And the poll question is, does Ryan, hang on, I can't spell, Ryan get the job? I'm going to post a question. It is, I'm going to ask the community.
Yeah,
all you
can
have
you
to do-
afford Ryan? That's a good question.
Can you? I can afford it. It's $100,000 is what we're getting. Is $100,000 is what is on offer. So at this stage here, we're waiting for all you got to do, people, is spelling okay is good enough for Ryan. 89% say yes. So 89% at this stage say yes.
It's a no-brainer.
And at least 14% say no.
Oh,
Shawanda says, my super chat slid being throttled. Did you do a super chat? Let me know. In the words of Donald Trump, in fact, I think I have that. Let me see if I can find that.
Mums Ryan says no. Who's Mums Ryan?
Mum's Ryan. Stefan Wench just became a member. In the words of Donald Trump, let me find it. Assets, I'm thinking it's here. Oh, Donald Trump has frozen. Let's do it again.
Fired.
Put your headphones on. You can hear this. Put your headphones on, Ryan. Let me see if you can hear this. Kookaburra just became a member. Here we go.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Oh,
So that's it.
Oh.
That's as simple as it gets, man.
oh.
Here we go. We got a couple of more. He should be like your Ed McMahon. Someone to talk about stories
Who's
with.
Ed McMahon? I've seen that a few times.
Have you?
Yeah.
Linda Hunter says, thought what Though what he can do, work out StreamYards for you so that we can click on a link to call in.
StreamYard, huh?
Huh. Do you know how to set up StreamYard? He's not a
Yeah.
producer. That's
Yeah.
it. Simple as that.
Can't be
Simple
that
as
hard. Whoa.
Read that out. What? This is my troll that comes through.
Dixie.
No, but what's it say, the whole thing?
Dick's enormous.
Dick's enormous. That's
Yeah.
the troll that comes through every day. But you used to do that too. What was your one? Hugh?
I had
Remember-
many.
No, remember you gave your...
Yeah, I had huge anus. I had Jack Me Off.
Yeah.
I had many different ones.
But that was you complaining about your mum's business with
Yeah.
the dog breeding thing
I
going
said
on.
that my sister, stressed my dog out.
Yeah, it was. Teresa says, I think Ryan is simpatico with G-Man. She's yelling. She's yelling at you. She's got the uppercase thing going. All right, man.
Cheers.
I think here we go. Who's just given us? Dan Bransfield donated $7.40. What is the minimum wage down under, G-Man? Cheers, Rudy. The minimum wage is what you just donated. Is about $7.
Thank you.
But Ryan will be getting huge as. Huge as. All right. Here's the description before we leave. Here is the word of the day definition. Ultra-crepidarian, a person who criticises, judges, or gives advice outside the area of his or her expertise.
Bullshit artist. Yeah, I'm
Bullshit
that's
artist.
me.
Is that you?
Yeah.
You're out of your expertise, man.
I'm never, but yeah.
You never are, but you are. All right, people. And then Teresa, Ed McManus was Johnny Carson's sidekick. And
Yeah, all caps so G-Man can read. I second
yeah,
that.
yeah. Ryan is your Clayton's son, the son that I wish I had when I don't have a son. Tell him the real poll amount. 83% said yes, you should get the job. Phil McCracken, see, there he is, my troll. See?
Well, what does he want?
No, if he's just a troll.
Oh,
See, he's just Phil McCracken. So we're all supposed
so
to
he
laugh.
won't ask a question.
No, he's a troll. He just comes on.
Would he like me to fill his Kraken though?
I think he would. I think he's a troll. He just comes on. He doesn't know what to do. So he wants his 5 minutes of fame. So he gets his name up there, and then he's sitting back and he's doing all this with the dogs with him. He's doing it on his. He lives in his mother's basement.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not a real person. Well, he's a real person, and he just sits there and he types away,
yeah.
and he wants to be funny. So he comes on. How do you handle trolls? This is the big job that you're going to have. You'll be seeing names like this, and you can't let them through. Or you can, but they don't answer the phone because they're weak as piss.
So I had a guy at Futsal,
At
Football.
futsal.
and he was probably half my size,
Mm-hmm.
and he was he was like a troll. He was trying to have a go at me, and I just said, mate, I'm going to make it as simple as this. I'm not going to threaten to hurt you. I'm just going to pin you down and kiss you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And that stopped him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stopped
very
him.
quick.
Didn't have to do it.
Didn't have to.
I said, I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's simple as.
Why do they do that, man? Like, he gets his 5 minutes. I think that's what he wants. He
I
wants
know,
his
just-
5 minutes.
Just a bit wiry.
Yeah, it's a bit worried. But I invite him on. I say, get on. Let's have a chat. Talk to me. But, when you're in your mother's basement and mum's upstairs.
Echoes.
Yes. And they're
You
doing
can
all
hear the
this.
dryer going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not a very acoustic environment.
It's not great.
Yeah.
So he then comes on here. This is his, 30 seconds. And then let me just have a look.
Must have a lot of Zoom
And then he's
accounts.
gone. See, he just goes.
You must have a lot of Zoom accounts.
Well, I can block him, but then he can come on tomorrow again. So I just let him come on now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, but everybody says don't feed the troll. I want to. So they come on, but they don't want to
Yeah,
talk.
it'd be funny.
It's weak.
Yeah.
They're just weak. But you're going to have to see, you will be the person. Yeah, Phil McCracken, can I,
I say, Phil, come on.
come on, man. And
Stop
he goes,
trying to fill my Kraken, all right?
Exactly.
Let's
All right,
hash
man.
this out.
We're done for the day. We need to put your headphones on. I don't know if I have a closing video. I think I might. Let's have a look at the TV shutdown. Let's go on to here. TV shutdown. There we are. There's the camera up there, Ryan. Say goodbye to everyone. Oh, there you go.
Goodbye. Oh,
What are you doing, Coco?
Oh, I'm glad you laughed at that. Yes. All right, here we go. All hail Rudy. You're not about to say it.
All hail Rudy.
Cat Krill. Cheers. Thanks, Cat. Stefan
Cheers.
says, Cheers, Sir Rudy. Cheers, G-Man. And guests, good luck with your new job. Cheers, everyone. And good enough. The dogs were too cute. I bet you liked it. Thank you, G-Man. One more mum. There you go. Herbert Scranton, thank you so much for your donation, mate. It's going to Ryan over here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cha-cha, migraine is beating the meds. Night on all. It is. Go to bed. Yes. Have you met Rudy?
No.
I haven't met Rudy. See? He needs an opportunity to meet the man, the marvellous man himself. Great show, G-Man. Who's that from? Cha-cha. Hail Sir Rudy, everyone. Wiley says, Ryan used peanut butter to get licks. Cheers, Rudy. Cheers, G-Man. Thanks for replying, Ryan. 83% say, 84% say yes.
That's better.
Later, guys. Hang on. Are you going to let me hear the Aussie Easy button? I'll do that tomorrow. This one. All hail. Frost. All right, we're at the end of the show. Nearly. Who we got? There we go. We'll leave the last one to Michelle Gaga. Cheers, Ryan. Hopefully you can train G-Man. Cheers, Sir Rudy. Thank you, everyone. I won't be on tomorrow at 9 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. I am doing other things, but I will see you Friday. Bye, everyone.